sketching the parabola. We are having an equation y square is equal to 4ax. Now how we are going to sketch it? Now you have seen number of figures. We have gone through this part that we are going to for a parabola like this. So how we can sketch it? This is the what we are going to discuss now. Now for the sketching, what we should be having? First of all, I have just here also I have drawn it. Now again this is the same figure which we have already used. Now we have to sketch points and these points will be lying on this line. But we have to go vice versa. First of all, we have to plot the points and then we have to make a rough sketch. And when we are making rough sketch, then we will be getting this point, this shape. Okay. So what are the points to discuss it? Just check it. First of all, I have written, let us try a rough sketch of the curve on the assumption that O is the origin, OM as x-axis and OY as the y-axis. OM means this part as a x-axis and OY this as a y-axis. Okay, this is the assumptions made by us. Now, number one, origin, where the origin will be. We have already discussed that origin is the vertex that is called at 0, 0. Okay, so the curve passes through the point 0, 0. Why I have written right in the beginning this one? Because we have assumed this part. Okay, so this is the origin. It means this is the point, first point for the parabola. Now, axis of intersection. The curve intersects the x-axis where y is equal to 0. Putting y is equal to 0 in y square is equal to 4x. Now here I am putting y is equal to 0. Then what I am having if I am putting y square is equal to 0? So I can just get it, y square is equal to 4ax. Now 0 is equal to 4ax or x is equal to 0. So what coordinates I am having? 0 and 0. Okay. So that's what I have written. Thus the curve intersects the x-axis only at the origin, that is 0, 0. Similarly, putting x is equal to 0. Now if I am putting x as a 0, then 4a times 0 will be 0. So it means y square is 0 or y is 0. So again shows that y-axis passes through the origin. Now x-axis and y-axis both are passing through the origin. Thus y-axis is the tangent to the curve at point O. Okay. So this is a tangent to the curve, means it is touching the parabola which we are going to sketch it rough at only one point, that is 0, 0. Is it clear? Now symmetrical about axis. I told you in the last module that this is a very important term. We are going to discuss this in other terms also. Okay. So symmetrical about axis. Now given for this equation, now I am suppose writing this equation as f x and y for any function x and y, and we are representing this as y square minus 4ax is equal to 0. Suppose we are representing this one, just taken from here, y square is equal to 4ax or y square minus 4ax is equal to 0. Okay. So what I have written, what we have done in the last chapters also, how to find symmetrical about the axis. So if we are substituting in place of y negative of y, in place of y we are putting negative of y, then will this equation change? No, this will not change, because now negative of y square, it will become minus 4x. Now one more thing, here we have to correct it, this square will be outside it. Okay. So negative of y square will be here. Okay. This is wrong. So this will be written as negative of y whole square, like this one. I am sorry, this is my mistake. Okay. So now minus 4ax is equal to 0, and again this whole terms becomes y square negative of 4ax is equal to 0. So it means we have not changed it. Putting y as a negative of y does not affect any type of on the question. So the given parabola is symmetrical about the x-axis. Okay. So first point, second point, third point. Now next we are having again a figure is here same. Now fourth point is, now if x is less than 0, then y square is equal to 4ax has no real solution. If x is less than 0, if it is negative, then right hand side will become negative and we can't find a square of a negative exponent, okay, or a negative number. So that's why there will be no real solution. We can have some imaginary solutions in y, and so there is no real point on the curve with negative x coordinates on the left, for example on the left of the y axis. So we can't have any coordinates on this side, we can't have any coordinates this side. Okay, so it means only 1 0 0 is there, 1 point, and if we are putting x less than 0, it has no means. Okay, then now as x is equal to 0, this we have already discussed it. When x is equal to 0, y will be 0. When y is 0, x will be 0. So 0 0 is the only point on the y axis which lies on it. Therefore the entire curve except the origin lies to the right of the y axis. Now this is the y axis, this dotted line is the y axis here. So the entire curve will be towards my side, okay, towards the right of the y axis. None of the thing will be moving towards that side. If a point p x y, now suppose anywhere I have drawn a point, suppose point p is lying here. If point p x y is a point on the parabola in the first quadrant, then the equation y square is equal to 4ax gives y is equal to, now y square is 4ax, what y will be? 2 root ax. Also you can write it, just look here, we can write it y square is equal to 4ax, y is equal to plus minus square root of 4ax, and this becomes y is equal to plus minus 2 square root of ax. But here I have already used positive of square root of ax and multiplying by 2. Okay, so look here, gives y is equal to 2 square root of ax. This means as x increases, y also increases, and the curve is unbounded. As x increases, y will be increasing. As x is moving this side, the point will be moving this side, up and up and up. Okay, as we are going this one, moving upside, and one stage will come when it is, and it will be unbounded figure, it will not be coming back. Now one more thing, gives y is equal to 2 square root of x. Now can anybody tell me why I have not used this negative part? Yes, okay, nice. I got an answer with a very low voice. So what it was? That above here we have used, here we have written that the curve will be on the left of the y. The curve will not, the curve with the negative coordinate on the left of the y, we can't go this side, we will be having only this side. It means we are only in the first quadrant. That's why we are using only this part, we are using only this part. Is it clear? So now each and everything is clear to us. We are having different points. If we are taking x as here, y will be here, x is here, y will be here, and here, both sides, like this one, it will go like this one. We are having 2 points. Okay, so when we are putting the 2 points, now here I have used only this part. Okay, just look here what I have written, draw a rough diagram of a point of a parabola in the first quadrant and then complete it with the help of the symmetry. Means we are just plotting this point like here, 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 like this one, and then this is symmetrical axis, and then exactly same will be coming here also. Okay, now I am just repeating once again. What I am repeating? Now can we go for plus and minus? Now you tell me, can we move for the plus and minus? Yes, we can go. Okay, this is only for the first quadrant. Now if you are using these two, then we are getting this shape also. Oh, but I don't want to tell this thing. So basically what we have defined, that this part is only for the first quadrant, and this part it should be by the symmetric type. Okay, so this is all about the diagram, about the sketching for the parabola, and the equation was y square is equal to 4ax.